When you get a disease for the first time, which is your body's first exposure to an antigen, it is known as your primary immune response. This is when a pathogen, which is a disease-producing agent, invades your body and is engulfed by a macrophage. Macrophages are large white blood cells that ingest foreign particles and infectious microorganisms. Parts of an antibody are placed on the outer part of the macrophage, and once this happens, the lymphocytes become involved. The lymphocytes are white blood cells that are produced in bone marrow and then are processed in the thymus gland. Helper T lymphocytes sense the shape of the antigen and communicates with the B lymphocytes, telling them to make more antigens. B lymphocytes are white blood cells that produce antibodies specific for the antigen, and they produce memory cells, which means that the cell will be in your system for life.
The antibodies produced by the B lymphocytes are then released into the bloodstream searching for the antigens. Antigen-antibody complex is when antibodies bind to antigens, and this complex protects your body. The complex is removed and destroyed by the phagocytes. The body's primary immune response to infectious diseases takes time. The body needs to produce antibodies in order for the immune system to fight off the disease.
This initial encounter with the disease is foreign to the body, meaning the body has not created antibodies already to fight off the specific disease. The primary response takes a longer time for you to realize that you are sick and for you to recover. However, with this being said, on the second exposure to the same disease, the body will need and take less time to produce the disease-preventing antibodies compared to the initial exposure to the disease. This is because your body recognizes the invader faster the second time rather than the first time. The memory B cells produced from the primary response already have the antibodies to fight off the invader. In connection to epidemic disease, vaccines are a very good example of how primary and secondary responses work. A vaccine is a weakened or dead microbe which produces antibodies to stimulate the immune system when injected. It introduces the body to the infectious agent and makes it familiar with the attacker.